I really want to congratulate with the team, not only for the match, because I think they played one of the best matches that we played in the last month. We played one really against a strong team that was coming from, I think, 7 matches in a row won. But I want to congratulate with the team for all the results that we obtained today, because to arrive second, to have one bye, and I think it's a good award for the job that they are doing every time in the hall when we have practice. And also it's important because I think that at the end of the season to have the chance to don't play one match less, I think is a good chance. Okay, in Dallas we were in Kansas. Cowboy. In Kansas, I think that we did 3 matches in a row, but now I think it's better also because we have a good time. We have time to prepare this match, and so I'm really satisfied for what we do.
Speaking of it, I wanted to make sure I didn't say this stat wrong, but Micah, you were able to distribute the ball, and I think multiple people hit over 350 today. Do you just want to talk a little bit about how that productivity was, and obviously some of your hitters?
Yeah, I think we've been working hard. I think the girls in the gym have been pushing us every day, frustrating us a little bit, and I think it showed today. Like, we were a little more engaged, and not that I'm setting perfect, right, but we're managing balls that we can't get the right swing on, getting people on the floor. It's more tactical, and then we're going for the ones that are in the right spot. And I think, yeah, it's always fun to play like that.
There's 3 hitters over 3. Great.
Yeah.
JT, you played well, obviously. Do you want to talk a little bit about what, obviously, now looking ahead into what it looks like next week? Obviously, you don't know your opponent yet, but how are you preparing now?
Yeah, I mean, I think with each match, we've realized, we're never going to play a perfect game. That's impossible. But I think we've been able to recognize areas for growth. And, I think we're going to do the same thing with this match. Where kind of pick it apart. Where can we get better? And where can we, obviously, you're not going to make big jumps at the end of the season. There's only a week and a half, 2 weeks left. But just make small adjustments and continue to play clean game, and so I think that's just the focus for this next week of practice before we head to Louisville.
Was there, especially with the season that we had, or that you all had, I know we talked about how you earned the bye and stuff like that, but was there any little extra no, we got to finish second, this is we want that spot. How is that?
I think for us it's just we worked hard all season, so we want to prove it now when it matters, right, and go into the finals confident and ready to run through it.
And that's a huge also. Just in general, that's a wrap on the first season of League One Volleyball.
Pretty cool.
Just thinking about what does that mean to all y'all, and especially finishing at that.
Yeah, I think it felt like a long season, but also short at the same time. It went by pretty fast, but I think we came in this game. Last time we played Madison was in Atlanta, and wasn't our best match. We had a lot of things going on, I think, at that point in time. And so, we came back, and I think, like Micah was saying, we've worked hard all season. To be honest, I feel like we deserve to be second. And I think we wanted to prove that today. I think we're confident in what we can do, and it's just about putting it together day after day and being consistent. I think consistency is the biggest thing, in the sport, in the league. But just really wanting to make this one last push before finals.
Last question: what can we expect from the league as a whole going into this finals, especially being the first time that somebody can bring home a championship trophy? What can we expect from you? What do you think you're going to expect from your opponents?
Yeah, I think just a bunch of effort, a lot of really good volleyball. I think we know each other well now after a full season of play, so it'll be interesting to see who comes out really hot or who's really picked it apart tactically. But I think good volleyball is definitely in the future.
Yes, I think that would be so hard, really hard. All we have experience about this Final Four, and so we know that every match has one other history. Maybe we play against Madison, okay, and so we have to remember what we did good, what we did bad, and we have to remember maybe it will be for sure another match, but the girls know.
Love League One Volleyball.